I wanted to show you a couple things in Microsoft Word that might make your life a little bit easier. There's a few changes in 2010, as you may have noticed. Things are not where they're supposed to be, and it's kind of confusing. But I did want to show you some of the new options that we have this year. I went to File, and File, what's really cool is it remembers your recent files. That's pretty helpful if you had opened something and closed it and need to go back to it or edit it. You can also get your recent files by going to the Windows icon and right-clicking. So all I did was right-click on my pinned Microsoft Word, and it's showing all my most recent files that I had there. So if I wanted to go to one of these that I worked previously, there it is. Okay, and I'm just going to close this one. Another great time saver I found up here is the quick access toolbar. As you can see, mine has open. I have print preview, print, undo, and zoom. I tend to use zoom often. But if you click on this little arrow thing up here in the quick toolbar, you can tell it what you want. Like some of the things that are most popular to you. Maybe for you, you like to put your spelling and grammar check up there. So you'll have that up there for quick use. If you don't want to put quick print, or if you don't want one of these options, all you have to do is click it again and it'll uncheck and it'll go away. And then all you have to do to put it back on is re-click it and you'll get a check mark. So anything that has a check mark next to it is something that's on my quick access toolbar. I'm going to add new, okay? And I'm going to show you two different ways. And new has some new features that I think you might like, especially if you do newsletters or if you make awards or if you're teaching elementary and worrying about handwriting. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so I can get to new by clicking my new thing that I have here, and it gave me a new Word document. Or for really cool stuff, I go to File and I go to New. Look at all the options you have now. There's way more than just a blank document. I was messing around in here a little bit, and one of the things I found was newsletters. And there's different templates. So some teachers may write newsletters, maybe put them on their Moodle page or send them out to parents. And there's some really cool templates to use. I was playing around with this cool weathered book design, and you would have this template and you would type in it, put whatever you need, news from Mrs. Volling's class, blah blah blah, and then you could save it as a PDF and send it on to parents. So it's kind of easy, do it yourself, really cool looking newsletter. Okay, so that's one option I found. I'm going to close that and not save it. Nope. And File, New. I also found for the elementary teachers, there was some really nice writing. Like you can get some templates to have kids practice their handwriting, printing and cursive and things like that. Where was that now? Of course, I always say it and I'm like, where'd it go? Oh, stationery and specialty paper. Okay, handwriting practice paper. So if you are teaching cursive in the second grade, or if you're teaching printing, you have this thing, you can just print it and give it to your kids, so you don't have to worry about buying the sheets of paper that have the lines already printed on it. There was also more stationery. So I'm going to go back to stationery and specialty papers. And the math people might like this. There was lined paper and graph paper. So, I don't have any graph paper. You can find that on here for kids. You can give them a piece of graph paper like this, and they can do attitude activity or whatever, make it part of an assignment. So that's some really cool new features for Microsoft 2010. One of the most important features, though, is if you find yourself and you're stuck and you don't know how to do something, if you want to change formatting, if you completely can't find something, I'm going to give you the option of hitting F1. So I'm going to hit F1 key right now, and you can type and search. Let me do paragraph format. Or formatting, and then it'll help you find stuff. So using format stuff, Word doesn't formatting, that's for pictures, line and paragraph spacing, there you go, instead of single space or double space, this will show you how to do it. So that's the icon, and then you can have a drop down menu. So F1 is a great resource if you're stuck and you can't find something. Instead of spending time going through all the tabs and searching, just hit F1 and type in what you're looking for. Most likely you're going to find it. All right, guys, let's all get used to Office 2010. It's going to be a real fun year. Thanks, guys.